we are Two Paper Girls.
Today we're doing a slightly different tag. We watch a lot of telly, basically, as well as reading a lot of books. So we thought we would do the TV tag, which we think was made by Jade's Land. We'll leave it down below, but we're not 100% sure. There's a lot of questions, so we're just going to get into it.
Question 1 is the best TV pilot, and I would have to say Game of Thrones. I was really quite late coming into Game of Thrones, but I remember watching the first episode and being like, yeah, this is going to be good.
Yeah. I still haven't watched Game of Thrones. It's really bad. But I think one of the best TV pilots is Sherlock. I didn't actually see the pilot, but if you've seen the DVD, it's like the pilot is the first episode, just a bit shorter. And it's so funny because the characters aren't quite developed and Sherlock's hair is all cute and short and Martin Freeman's all like dressed up a bit differently and it's just adorable. It's just a good pilot. Question 2 is the worst TV pilot you've ever seen. I'm going to have to go with Once Upon a Time, which might upset people because people love this programme. So I tried it, but I watched one episode and I was like, this is just ridiculous. I can't watch this. It might get better, but that pilot just completely put me off. The character, it was just, it was awful.
I can't even remember anything about Grimm, but I remember watching the first episode and thinking, I don't like this.
Yeah.
It was just weird. Question 3 is the best series finale. I'm going to have to go between series 4 and 5, is it?
Yeah.
Of Doctor Who. My David Tennant leaves,
Aww.
Annie regenerates, Annie doesn't want to go, and he gets stuck in the thing, and Bernard Cribbins knocks
That I might have to agree with you as this is actually, I think that is also my favourite series finale because it just ripped out
I've
my
never
heart.
cried so much at a TV program.
And I was so surprised by the little knock 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 and like he's just stood there, Wilfie's just stood there like, can you get me out the box? And it's just like, oh god,
no.
soul crushing. Yeah, I agree, that is my answer as well. Number 4 is the worst series finale. I'm gonna have to go with How I Met Your Mother. Like, I love How I Met Your Mother so much, but the last episode just... Oh, I'm not going to spoil it for anyone because I don't want to ruin it. But basically, the whole, 3 series before that, you get loads of character development and it's really, really good. And then they just destroy it in 15 minutes and then give you, the worst ending in the world. So, yeah, How I Met Your Mother. Anger. Oh, God.
I've never seen How I Met Your Mother. It doesn't make me want to watch it.
No, the other, 200 episodes before that are great. It's just that one.
I'm going to have to go with Glee, the end of series 5, because I love Glee. I'm a fan. I'm a Glee fan.
She is.
I'm a Gleek.
The Gleek.
But after series 4, when they went to America, it just went. Well, not America. They live in America.
Yeah.
When they went to when they went to New York from Ohio, the Entitled Rachel Berry project. In fact, the entire last 2 episodes of series 5 are just crap. When she's having the dogs. And then she gives up her Broadway dreams to go work for telly. I'm like, that's not what Rachel Berry would do. The writers made a serious mistake, basically. They got her completely wrong. And they just, Question 5 is favourite TV actress. I'm not really bothered about actors and actresses. I'm more of a character person.
Yeah.
But out of people that I generally watch, Rachel Berry is one of my favourite characters, but also Leah Michelle. I follow her in real life as well. I follow her on Twitter and she lives the happy, healthy life. Yeah. And I'm very proud of her. So I'm going to have to say her.
I was trying to think of someone a bit different for this. I don't want to keep coming back to the same TV programmes. So I've just finished watching Broadchurch Series 2. Oh, wait, no, Ugly Betty. My My Mad Fat Diary. They're fabulous. I just had a little epiphany and I'm going to go with Sharon Rooney from My Mad Fat Diary because I just think she does a really good job with showing her emotions and she has the most Scottish accent in real life but she manages to do this Lincolnshire accent really well and yeah, she's just fabulous. I really like her. I think she was really good in My Mad Fat Diary and in the tiny bit of Sherlock she was in. Number 6 is favourite TV actor. We have the same answer for this one. It's David Tennant. Obviously, he's just been in so many dramas. I've pretty much watched everything he's in, not just Doctor Who, but also Broadchurch and just other little BBC things.
There was a Secret Smudge, remember that?
Yeah, that was good. He's just good. He's just known for telly work and yeah, top-notch guy.
Question 7 is favourite reality star. I feel kind of sad that I'm just who shall I pick? I like reality. I like Made in Chelsea. I don't like reality shows. I like Made in Chelsea. Just putting that out there.
I don't watch reality TV shows, so I'm going to go with Proudlock
Good choice.
from Made in
Very
Chelsea.
good
Because I've heard he is attractive and he has a ridiculous name. So
I love him.
I'll go with him. I've never watched an episode in my life.
I love him.
Yeah.
I would have to pick, I like Lucy, but I like Rosie Fortescue because she has her own
That's her
lipsticks.
name.
Her name is Rosie Fortescue.
Okay.
She's a beautiful woman and she's gorgeous and she's the only nice one who's consistently nice.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with her.
Number 8 is the most disappointing cancellation. This was a really easy one for me because I've been hurt in the past with cancellations with Flash Forward and Do No Harm. The worst one is Perception, which got cancelled this summer. The programme is magnificent, the acting is great, every storyline is so clever, and it's just been cancelled and I'm so angry and sad. It's such a good programme.
I've never heard of any of these. Like, you're reading off cancellations, I'm like, never heard of them. And I don't really think of any, but there was one that I watched, like, it was American, it's called Glory Days. And it was about a bunch of guys in high school.
Yeah.
And they were having fun, they were fitting in. It's basically like American In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
And it was really funny, but it got cancelled because it was rubbish. Question 9 is the best theme tune. I don't know what to pick for this one. Because, like, in Glee, I'm like,
yeah.
But for Game of Thrones, I'm like, dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
And then for, like, Scrubs, I'm like, at the door, just in time.
Oh,
I don't know what to pick.
Well, if that's your answer, then mine is going to be The Big Bang Theory. Because the whole universe was made in a... Oh, wait, what is it?
The whole universe is in a hot dance tape, and nearly 14 million years ago, expansion started. Wait.
So yeah, it's brilliant. I love that. And my mum always makes us all shout bang because she loved Big Bang Theory at the end. So yeah, Big Bang Theory. Number 10 is your favourite female character. I have loads for these. I could basically pick any of the Doctor Who companions, like Morgana from Merlin, but one that's got to win. It's got to be Ugly Betty. I love this show so much. It's a newfound love. But she is such a brilliant character. She goes through so much development and she goes through so many struggles and she's just my queen. Like, I love Ugly Betty. So Betty Suarez, I love her.
Your character's very tame. Mine, like, her name is Michonne, right? She's from The Walking Dead, and I don't like her in the comics. I don't like her in the comics, but I like her in the TV show. But only because, like, she has a machete and she chops, like, heads off, and, like, she carries around her brothers on leashes and cuts their arms off and their jaws so they can't bite her, but she loves them.
Good.
And she wants, it's brilliant. And she's silent, she doesn't talk for like a series, and then she just starts becoming Rick's Michonne. Question 11 is favourite male character is the 11th Doctor.
Yeah.
That was a coincidence.
This is joint for us. Cause
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he's a little bit more fleshed out than 10 in terms of his personality. Like, he's got his dark side and he's all quirky and dorky.
And he hasn't got any eyebrows.
Moriarty, though. I'm changing my answer to Moriarty. Amy's is...
11th Doctor.
Yours can be 11. I'm like equal. I love the 11th Doctor, but Moriarty, though. It's just... Oh, that man. Number 12 is least favourite character. I'm going to go with Joe from Broadchurch. I don't want to spoil the first series for anyone. But, yeah, he does a bad thing. And then his second series just, like, completely... I can't talk about this, can I, without giving it away? Just, if you watch Broadchurch, you know what I mean. He's just a slimy git, basically.
I really hate Uther from Merlin.
Yeah.
He just gets in the way. It takes him so many series to die. And he just needs to be out the way so Merlin and Arthur can just be together. Because again, he's probably against gay people. Is he against magic? He's just against everything, like, nice in the world. Question 13 is the first show you've ever watched. This could be an assortment of children's TV programmes. I loved Raven when I was a kid. Not That So Raven. Like Raven.
I liked both.
I let the challenge begin.
I liked Raven and That So Raven.
Oh, but That So Raven was amazing. I like H2O, Zoe 101.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. Oh, SpongeBob. I really like Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
Fairly Odd Parents. That was a brilliant show.
Yeah.
There was Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Ed,
Ed and Eddie. Oh, Dexter's Laboratory.
There's so many. I'm just going to say The Simpsons, maybe. I remember being very little watching that because my bedtime was like 7 and that's when it was on and I was sad that I couldn't watch it at 7. So that I must have been pretty young if my bedtime was 7 o'clock. So I'll say The Simpsons. I have like fond childhood memories of The Simpsons. Number 14 is your fastest binge watch. I'm going to have to go with series 2 of Ugly Betty. I watched all of that series 2, which is about 20 episodes in about 3 days over Christmas on Netflix. It was a good 3 days. But yeah, that was probably the quickest because I didn't really binge until I got Netflix. And I haven't really delved into Netflix very much yet, so...
Netflix is dangerous. I never really binged. I've just really got my like Doctor Who box set back at home and just watched it. But it's still taken like weeks to watch a series.
Yeah.
Question 15 is favourite action show. Mine is The Walking Dead because I don't know what to say. It's just the best programme in the world, just zombies and death and...
I didn't really watch that many action shows, so I wasn't sure what to say for this. I really like the Tomorrow People. That was quite action-packed. But I'm going to go with Dexter. It's not that action-packed, but, you know, a lot goes on. It gets pretty fast-paced towards the end of the series, and I love Dexter. It's so good. Number 16 is your favourite fantasy show. I'm going to go with a tie between Doctor Who and Merlin, because Doctor Who springs to mind immediately, but... To be fair, each series I only like about half the episodes per series. There's a lot that I don't like. Whereas Merlin I feel is more consistently good and it's also kind of more fantasy. So they're a tie for me.
I'm the opposite way around. Like there's some episodes of Merlin that I'm like, I don't like that. But in Doctor Who, like from David Tennant's, we can skip over Donna. Like uncontroversial. I don't like Donna's. I don't like Donna. Like her, like Turn Left was alright, but all her other ones were just stupid and silly. But like I just loved and Martha as well. Basically David Tennant and Rose, and then the entire of 11.
Yeah,
I just love. Number 17 is favourite comedy show. We have a joint answer for this. Yeah. We both love Scrubs.
Yeah,
I'm a bit of a Scrubs addict. I've recently just rewatched the entire thing.
Yeah, like I really love Big Bang Theory and How I Met Your Mother, but Scrubs I've just rewatched it so many times. Oh, I love Friends as well, but Scrubs is just like. It just every episode really makes me laugh. Number 18 is your favourite reality show. I thought this meant like Made in Chelsea and stuff, which I don't really watch, but it does include competition type things, I suppose. So I'm going to say Britain's Got Talent. I enjoy watching that so much more than all the singing ones that are on all the time because you just get a nice variety and it's quite short. It's only on for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, I really hate Britain's Got Talent.
I know.
I've never.
You watched one series and loved it, and then you were like, no, I hate it again.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it just happened. But my favourite reality show, like Made in Chelsea is my favourite reality show. That's like reality show. But like my favourite other one, like Strictly. I love Strictly.
Yeah.
Dancing's fab. Question 19 is favourite show of all time. This is really hard.
Yeah.
Because I would say Glee, but it's gone a bit bad now, so it's not really my favourite anymore. So I'm going to have to say Scrubs because I've just rewatched all of the episodes of all the series.
Again, there's lots that I could pick for this, but I thought I would pick one where basically every episode is really good, and that's Sherlock. I love Sherlock. I know there's not many episodes to pick from, but I just think it's so well made. The actors are amazing. It's just like, it's top notch. It's really good. Number 20 is TV Crush, which it just seems like if they would expect one answer, like, it's...
Okay, go.
Moriarty, Sherlock, Merlin, Arthur, Lancelot, all the Doctors, including 12 and 9, a tiny bit.
Every person from Glee, every person from The Walking Dead, Zach Braff, Donald Faison, Turk and JD, Dr. Cox.
Yes, I agree with that one.
The gynecology doctor in Scrubs.
Finn from My Mad Fat Diary, Daniel and Gio and Henry from Ugly Betty, they are all gorgeous. Dexter as well, he is gorgeous human being, and his relation, no spoilers. All the men from How I Met Your Mother, like in their own different quirky ways, are all attractive. Big Bang Theory, not so much.
Oh.
Early Leonard, I'm a fan of.
Early Leonard and early Howard.
No, late Howard. I like late Howard.
I'm Howard. Every man from Primeval. I think we should stop there.
Yeah, that's enough TV crushes.
Question 21 is a show I regret watching. It would have to be American Horror Story. I started this and I really enjoyed the first couple of episodes. But then just it got really, really weird. Like, I know the whole point of it was like it's meant to be weird, but it is literally like... It's not like Walking Dead psychopathic. It's like literally someone has put their deepest, darkest, disgusting fantasies, and it's just really creepy.
I'm going to have to go with a slightly strange one and say Flash Forward. This was on years ago, and me and my dad got really, really into it, and then got cancelled. It ended on such a cliffhanger, and I'm like, I'm never going to know what's happened if I hadn't invested all those hours into like the 20 episode series 1. then I wouldn't have this like unresolved problem for years of just never knowing what happens. Number 22 is favourite animated show. I didn't really watch that many if you don't include all the kids programmes I watched when I was little. Saying that, I'm sort of picking a kids programme. I'm going to go with Pokemon that I'm currently rewatching, the Indigo League, which is like the very first with Brock and Misty. And yeah, I'm watching it slowly because it's quite repetitive and kiddie, but I just love Pokemon, it's really good.
I remember watching that when I was a kid. My favourite one there is Winnie the Pooh. I'm a bit like Winnie the Pooh. I love honey and I'm hungry all the time. And I have really good friends.
Aww.
Question 23 is your guilty pleasure. Mine would have to be Made in Chelsea because it's a reality show and it's so bad and the awkward silences. But I have weird emotional attachment to these people.
Yeah.
And I want to meet them. Like one of them was in a club in Knots and I got really excited and I was really sad when he didn't come.
My guilty pleasure show is probably going to be Elementary because I know it's awful. Like, well, the storylines are good, but when you think of proper Sherlock, like, they change everything. It's Joan instead of John. And, like, when you watch actual Sherlock or read actual Sherlock, you know that Elementary is, like, quite a load of rubbish. But it's really good. I like it. Number 24 is most embarrassing what?
Mine is Man vs. Food. I love food.
Oh my God.
And I love Adam Richmond, who just eats all the food, but he's really handsome as well. He like, lost loads of weight. Oh, this is proud. He's proud.
Mine, I wasn't really sure what to say for this, but I remembered Breaking Amish, which me and my mum watched all of in about a week.
You got really emotionally invested.
I got emotionally attached to Breaking Amish.
I got told about all the Amish folk.
It's all these Amish people and they go to New York and then there was all the scandals with all the between them all and then there was a wedding at the end and I cried. Breaking Amish. It was awful but it was so good.
25 is which character's wardrobe would you most like to steal? And I would have to pick Cersei Lannister from Game of Thrones because she just looks gorgeous all the time. And she's so medieval, but she's evil.
Yeah.
Pure evil. But you can tell that through her dresses. Like, she's beautiful, but then she's like evil. It's great.
I'm going to go with the same sort of train of thought and say like Morgana or Guinevere from Merlin. Doesn't really matter which. Just like the nice long gowns and all the medieval clothes. It just, you'd feel so pretty and like a princess. That'd be cool. Number 26 is favourite TV miniseries. We didn't really know what to pick for this one, but then I remember Doctor Who did do like little 5 or 10 minute short episodes that are on the DVD and that they put online, and I'm pretty sure we watched those.
There was one with like when there was like 2 doctors or 2 rivers.
Yeah, and
it was quite sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what a mini series is.
But yeah, those.
Question 27 is TV show TPs. We're just gonna get straight into it. There's Amy and Rory. I'm Amy and my boyfriend's called Rory, so I kind of ship them.
Same, I ship both Amy's and Rory's.
There's like, I ship Amy and the Doctor, I ship Rory and the Doctor.
Rose. Doctor and Rose as well. Then in Ugly Betty you've got like Betty and Henry, Betty and Geo, Betty and Daniel, Daniel and Miranda.
We forgot about the Master and the Doctor.
Oh my God, Moriarty and Sherlock,
Oh
John
gosh.
Locke, Moriarty and me, Morilock, that little kiss, no, the gigantic kiss. Oh,
yeah,
gosh. That was hot as hell.
Oh my God.
Plain.
Oh, my favourite OTP.
Yeah.
Plain.
Merlin and Arthur.
Finn
Merthyr.
and Rachel. Merthyr.
Oh, I love Lancelot and
Oh
me.
my God. Gwen and nobody. I don't like Gwen. Morgana and me. I love Morgana.
Merlin and Lancelot.
Just the knights.
Just everyone.
The knights of the round table.
Gavin and Stacey in Gavin and Stacey.
Elliot and JD, Turk and JD, Dr. Cox and JD, Dr. Cox and Jordan. Every ship.
Oh my God, there's so many ships. My Mad Fat Diary, Ray and Finn, Ray and Artie, like, oh, that's so cute. We ship all the things.
I ship all the zombies.
Like, what's his name? Ash and Pikachu.
They just want a hug.
That's adorable. Like that episode of Pokemon when like Ash gets turned into stone and Pikachu's tears make him come back to life. Like what even was that?
What about Brock and
Hurts my
Misty?
heart
I used
every
to
time.
ship them.
Brock and Nurse May and Nurse Joy and every single woman he
The
meets.
Jigglypuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a lot.
Yeah, sure.
28 is the last question, and that is a TV show you would most like to be on. I would like to be on a lot of these, but saying that, my acting ability isn't that great. But Sherlock, like, meeting Benedict Cumberbatch and Andrew Scott would make my life. I'm obsessed with them so much, and they'd be all gentlemanly. I could be like a dead corpse, and I wouldn't even have to act. I could just have Moriarty being like, I killed her, and I'll just be like, that'd be crap.
The audience will be like, that corpse just smiled. I mean, I can't pick this. I've took it more literally in the way that I won't meet the actors, but I want to be in the show. Like, I want to burst out singing in Glee. I also want to be like in the zombie. I want to be attacked by a zombie and like kill it, have a thing. It's weird. Well, I want to be. I want to fly in the TARDIS. I want to be a companion. I can't pick.
Basically, that is our answer to all these questions in this tag. All the things.
That's a monumental tag.
Yeah, sorry if this video is like half an hour. We're not really sure how long it's going to be. So...
We'd love to know your favourites about telly.
Yeah, we like telly a lot, so if you enjoyed this, we will talk about telly more often.
And we're definitely going to get around to watching more series soon.
Yeah, so many things I need to watch.
So subscribe and comment if you like this video, guys, and we'll see you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye.